This is a video about a YouTuber named SenzuMike. Senzu made videos in a nice house where it was YouTuber number 427. We were 7 numbers away from greatness. YouTuber 427's job was simple. He sat at a desk in his room and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through electrical signals in his brain, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. Yeah, I'd think he'd be dead if that didn't happen. This is what number 427 did every day of every month of every year, and although others might have considered it soul-crushing, Senzu relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been born just to make videos. And Senzu was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened, something that would forever change Senzu. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not a single order had arrived in his brain to follow. I think he's dead. It wasn't just that either though. He wasn't in the same room anymore either. It was different, more cubic, and because of that, Senzu found himself unable to move for the longest time. Mostly because he was dead, but as Senzu came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from the desk he was at and stepped out of his office.
I'm a zombie! Hello everyone, my name is SenzuMike and welcome to the Stanley Parable in Minecraft. This is already a whole bunch more high quality than I have actually expected, so I'm really excited to see what this has to offer. So yeah, let's just go through the building, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh,
what
wow.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I have. Ooh, wait. I can be fancy. Is that good noise? I can jump out the window if I wanted to. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I'm Stanley. Oh, that's cool. I can change myself. That is so cool. How do you make this? This is so cool already.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. Now, do I want to be a good boy? Or do I want to be a generic YouTuber? Yeah, the choice
This was
made.
not, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on his left.
What? Really?
Yeah, I love that.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Okay. Sending me into a dark room is not helping.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I mean, since you asked so nicely.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yeah.
The problem is all these choices.
I can't
the
see.
The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running
I can't
and running
see.
and running. Here,
yeah.
let me show you.
Oh, what is this? Hello? Can I jump off? No.
Here, yes.
Huh.
Oh, I think I feel happy.
I don't.
I actually
Get me out of here.
feel
My computer's dying.
happy.
What is this? What is this route I'm taking? Oh. Yeah, no.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Run the hell away.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Okay, what if I go under?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Wait, am I meant to kill myself? No!
Oh, thank God. Please, I'm asking you not to take this away.
My
from
name
me.
isn't
I can't go back to
Stanley.
what I was before.
My
If
name
you
isn't
die, we'll
Stanley.
both go back.
You're
Why are you
looking for
doing
someone
this?
I'm not, man. Goodbye.
Let's go back to the other room.
No, only one of us could be happy in this way. But if that's the case, then I would rather reset for the chance for both of us to be happy. Meow.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
I'm in the floor. I am not Stanley. I am my own person. Hello? Okay, it's resetting. Oh, okay, here we are. We're back here again. All right,
his
let's.
co-workers were gone. What
Yeah,
could
yeah,
it
I heard
mean?
this already.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, maybe that is the best option.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Wow, who could have guessed?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
Yeah.
answer there.
I'm gonna tell him what's what.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
I'm going this way.
upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. And in such a competitive economy,
No,
why had he taken
I
that
just didn't
risk?
listen to you. I'm just going
And then
around in
something
circles.
occurred. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered
Why
this,
are these yellow?
he began to, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
I'm on drugs.
I'm dreaming!
Oh, that too.
And began to gently float above the ground.
Wait. Can I do that?
Then he imagined, so he closed his eyes gently.
No.
And he let me wake up.
Let me wake up. Wah, 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 wah.
And let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's
Da
all I want.
button. Da baby.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Why? I
All
don't
I
have
want.
one.
Okay.
Oh.
Stanley began screaming. Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Did it? Okay, sure. We can go with that. And here we are. Back in Black. Chapter 3. Oh. Alright, nobody listened to that. Whee!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I don't actually trust you anymore.
Perhaps he wanted to
I
do
am
business.
never
Stanley
following
took
the narrator
first open
again.
door on his left.
Goodbye.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I'm walking through the blue door. I don't trust.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Nope.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked...
Yep.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yeah,
Find
see.
out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen.
Yep.
Well, don't let me stop you.
It was at the road I chosen.
Develop
Could
a
summon my
Is
brothers.
this what you had wanted? Perfectly for you. Behave exactly as
Oh.
remember.
What the hell? What did I do? I don't think this is meant to happen. Restart. Here we are, back in Black again. I guess this is chapter 4 then. We're gonna hopefully not break the game this time. Okay. Yeah, no breaking the game this time. Maybe I should trust the narrator actually. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Okay, we're back.
They missed a memo.
Alright, really quickly, I'm just gonna... Whoops. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time.
Oh, okay. Something tells me this did not work. Alright, restart. This is chapter 6 now. Did I skip 5? I don't even know. We're gonna follow the narrator this time and hope that it turns out well.
He entered the door on his left.
That's right. The executive bathroom. Cheeto Master. What happens when I summon a zombie here?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley
We're just gonna walk away.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
Okay,
that an
I see how it
indication
is.
of what
Yeah,
he
what
could
dark
not have
secret?
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned
Okay.
it. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
This is what I get for being efficient.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
This is how it feels to chew 5 gum. Oh, it is dark in here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, yeah, you know what? I will. What is this place? How do I... Oh, lights. Can I turn it on?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret
Television
did this
screens.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Do I have the strength to try to jump off? Yes, I do.
Are we
Chapter 7. Senzu makes up for being a
Stanley was in such a rush to get through
I
the
am.
story as quickly
I am.
as
Let's go,
possible,
go, go, go.
with some calming new age music.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
What?
As though he felt more free to think.
No way, I just accidentally pressed Alt F4! There's never a time that I felt more stupid than now. Okay, the narrator has shut the fuck up. We can keep going now.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Yeah.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
Okay.
the lives of so many
Okay. This is a suggestion, right? Hold on. Game mode creative.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my series.
Huh.
You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game.
No,
You've got no
that's not what I
respect
meant.
for the
I just wanted to
experience,
showcase.
Stanley. No
They
jokes,
could have used
no
paintings.
Outside of this room,
They could
I
have
might be
used
more
paintings.
trained. We can talk about the severity of your actions and whether
Yeah, no, I'm
you
dying.
learned it.
Chapter 8. For the 15th time, SenzuMike tries to frickin' actually get the proper ending because he's failed 50 times. I'm talking about myself in the third person because I'm that cool.
In number 2845.
Or
But
you
of
just hit the
course,
button.
Stanley couldn't. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as
My God! You were fucking done!
Descending deeper into the building,
racist.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for
Big
himself.
arms! I'm big man! Big man in small man's world.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's
It's coming
control all
down.
this time?
It's going
Spent his entire life.
I like how my Minecraft character is literally smashing his head against the wall repeatedly. I think I should press the off button, right? Did it work? Can I like become a not zombie yet?
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Please, can I stop being a zombie? I want to go home.
Yes.
Uh,
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
well,
Unshackled
guys, we
himself
did
from...
it. But who created the
And yet,
mind control machine?
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Do I have
How
co-workers?
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to
No,
him.
it does. What happens if I get mind control again?
No longer
No.
would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
No, I
Whatever
still...
life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
There's
It
still
was
more.
perhaps Stanley stepped through the open door.
No, I did not. No. How? Okay, I need to not do this. Eh?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
No,
skin.
no, take me back, take me back.
Happened. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, my life is a lie. We need to figure it out. Who made the mind control? Who did it, guys? I don't think that there is a great ending. Alright? There is no clear way
All of
to
his
wrap this.
co-workers were
Shut
gone,
the fuck.
and he- Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who is her?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you... Wait. Oh, goodness. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yep.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a
Yeah.
real person.
Yeah.
Choice. It's
Choice.
the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, he could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that
Burn the orphans.
if you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
To revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. The real world where you have to upload this video to YouTube.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright.
No! Hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Fine.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Yep,
Why?
sure have.
For what? What did you get out
The
of
funny.
that? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
It's not worthless.
Even if there were a way to
There's a
continue,
guy-
would it be
this-
worth it?
this guy kung
To
fu
know that
fighting
my
over
story,
there.
I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. Oh, I couldn't live that way. Is it better? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
What if I summon like a chicken jockey? Would that make it better?
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this
Yeah.
pile of rubbish. With you. You.
What's up? Yeah, you have no power.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Yep.
What, did you think that would be funny?
It was,
See?
it was funny.
Or on the left, you would have seen it. There was
Stop,
a whole
why?
underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
Right, I
I
can
worked
see
so
now.
hard on it. I tried so hard to make behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm entering the right door.
No!
Okay.
Exactly as Stanley would.
I have to go
That
to the
means
left.
choosing
I
responsibly
understand that now.
and always-
Alright.
Stanley came to a
I
set of
apologize
2 open
for
doors. He
your
entered the door on his
insulting your game
left.
earlier. Alright, let's go. Can I go in the bathroom? I can't even go in the bathroom.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again unraveled. Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw that he drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What's good, baby girl? Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Say something to me! Explain yourself, you coward! You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
This is such a cool map. I wasn't even sure if this was gonna have voice lines, and it has so much more. This is actually insane what could be made in Minecraft. I don't know if my commentary was that insightful or anything like that, but you know, it's fine. We're going through the credits. We have broken Stanley, and this, I'm like 90% sure, is chapter 10, the end. And here we are, back at the start, yet again. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it be?
Alright, and that's all I really have for this video. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you enjoyed watching this map and want to see some other endings, please go download it in the description yourself. If you have Minecraft, you can play this for absolutely free. The guy promoted his own stuff there. I'll put his name on screen right now. Please go play the map yourself. I'm sure he would appreciate it. And, yeah. That's all I really have to say for this episode. Hopefully next time I won't be a zombie. And yeah, bye-bye.
After the camera shut off and OBS stopped filming, everything changed for Senzu. Not just on the monitor ahead of you, but outside of it as well. Things were peculiar after that day, to say the least. Even after his declaration at the end of his 4-hour-long tribute to Minecraft, he couldn't bring himself to return to his editor. It was an odd feeling, but just as soon as Senzu had grown accustomed to the fact that his birth may have been solely to make videos, he let them go. He looked back, sure, but whenever he did, his chest felt strange and his mind grew blank. It was as if he had lost the desire, or rather, the purpose behind his actions, with nothing truly to guide which way he was to go. Because of that, Senzu was intent to abandon everything that he worked up over these 8 long years. That is, until something changed him.